Welcome everybody. We got an interesting question. We are expected to find the value of sine 9 degrees. Of course, you would be in a position to apply the half angle, but apparently if you were to obtain the equivalent of sine 9 degrees in terms of the half angle, you will be forced to represent this in the following fashion: sine of alpha over 2. Right, where alpha being equal to 18 degrees. But apparently when you are writing the expression for sine alpha over 2, the expression would be in the following fashion: root of 1 negative cos alpha divided by 2. So this is the formula, right? Now alpha is equal to 18 degrees, so you are having something of this fashion: root of 1 negative cos 18 degrees divided by 2. Now the question comes here is, what is cos 18 degrees? We cannot use calculator, we need to extract the exact value. So the point I wish to bring to your attention here is, even though we are trying to apply the half angle, still we wouldn't be able to obtain the value for sine 9 degrees. So in that case, how are we going to get the value? We would like to draw a triangle, and let me name it as A, B and C. Now let me take one of these angles as 36. So this is going to be 36, and I'm just taking it as 36 and 72. Now what I wish to do is, I would like to take this entire side as sum A. Now you got 72 here, you got 36, you add it up and you will get this side, the angle of this side, because the sum of the angles should amount to 180. So let me just show you that. So you got 36 positive 72. So what do you get? You get a 8 and a 10. You get 108 degrees, and you need to get the angle A, and that has to be all summed up to produce 180 degrees. So therefore angle A is going to be 72 degrees. Now I don't want to place 72 degrees. Now what I wish to do is, I would like to divide that 72 into two equal parts, and that is going to be 36 and 36. So I'm going to divide that as two equal parts. So this is going to be 36 and this is going to be 36. This side is A, so this is going to be A, and this is 36, this is 72, this side is going to be 72, and this side is going to be A. So this is the figure that we would be using. So the most important concept that you have to get hold of here is the concept of the isosceles triangle. So clearly you can see the two angles are equal, so subsequently the lengths are going to be equal. So in this case the angles are equal and the lengths would be equal. So that is the concept I'm applying here. So don't bother about the exact shape. This is not to scale. So you might be wondering why this is so long and this is so short. It doesn't matter. What matters is the angles. So once you have an isosceles triangle established, then you can just outrightly go and place in the sides. And with that concept, let me just move on. So I've got this beautiful triangle. I'm going to be using this triangle and applying the most important property. Now before I could apply the property, now let me just take this side as B. Now once I take that side as B, I would be able to apply the sine rule. Right, we have got the law of sines in triangles. So by the law of sines, what I would do is I would connect A over sine 36, and that is equal to B over sine 72. So this is nothing but the law of sines. Now using this law of sines, we would be able to obtain the solution in simple manner. Now I would like to write 72 as sine of 2 times of 36, right? Now this is similar to sine 2 theta. Now what is sine 2 theta? 2 times sine theta times cos theta. So this is equal to sine of 72 is equal to 2 times sine 36 cos 36, right? So let me take this value and place it here. So if I were to take this as 1, I can write that down here. Therefore 1 can be rewritten as a divided by sine 36 is equal to b over 2 times cos 36. You can write it as sine or cos, so I have started with cos, followed by sine of 36. So this is what I've got. Now I would like to extract the value for cos 36, right? So let me just do that. Now clearly you can see that sine 36 can be cancelled here, and this would mean I got a over 1 is equal to b over 2 times cos 36. Now move this cos 36 to the left, so you get 2 times cos 36 is equal to b divided by a. Bring the 2 down, so now you got cos 36 is equal to b over 2 times a. So this is a very important critical expression, or I should say a very important formula that we would be using to get the value of cos 36. Now I would like to draw your attention to the triangle again in observing these similarities. Now if I were to take ABC, observe that ABC, triangle ABC is similar to triangle, let me just mention this point as D. So ABC is similar to BDA. So from the law of similar triangles, I can clearly infer, so this means this side, this is the base, right? So base AB, this is another base, divided by BD is equal to, this is the leg, right? So that is equal to AC divided by, we got to take in another leg, so that is going to be AB, right? So this can be further rewritten as AB multiplied with AB is equal to AC times BD. Now what is AB? AB is A, so you got A there. A multiplied with A is equal to AC. AC is equal to B, we are taking it as B, and BD, we need to get the value for BD. So that's going to be B minus A. So this can be rewritten as A squared is equal to B times of B minus A. Now from here we will have to set up a equation, and how are we going to do that? So let me just expand this. This is going to be A squared is equal to B squared negative AB. Now I wish to divide by B squared throughout, so this is going to give me A squared divided by B squared is equal to B squared divided by B squared negative AB divided by B squared. This is rewritten as A over B raised to the power of 2 is equal to 1 followed by negative, a B and a B can be cancelled, you get A over B. So I want to bring this all to the left side, so this would mean I got A over B raised to the power of 2 positive A over B followed by negative 1 is equal to 0. So this is a quadratic in A over B. So therefore A over B is equal to, the coefficient is actually 1, right? The coefficient of b, because the formula is x is equal to, if you have a system like this, ax squared positive bx positive c is equal to 0, the quadratic value is achieved as follows: x is equal to negative b plus or minus root of b squared negative 4ac divided by 2 times a. So the coefficient of b, or I should say the coefficient of x is b here, and it has to be added with a negative sign there. So in this case the coefficient is 1, so it's going to be negative 1 plus or minus root of 1 negative 4 times coefficient of this term is going to be 1, right? So 4ac, and you got 1 there, and my c value is negative 1 divided by 2 times of 1. So this is going to be negative 1 plus or minus root of, this is positive 4 added with 1 will give me 5 divided by 2. So this is what I've got. Now I'm going to take the positive value for this quantity, so it's going to be root of 5 negative 1 divided by 2. So this is going to be my a over b. Now having got this value for a over b, if I were to cross multiply, let me use the space here. If I were to cross multiply, this is going to be 2 times a divided by b is equal to root of 5 negative 1. So you take this b to the other side, so it's going to be 2a is equal to root of 5 negative 1 times b. So this is what you've got. Now, what is the value of 2a? Now let me just bring your attention to this quantity. We have 2 times cos 36 is equal to b over a. From here, this would mean 2 times a is equal to b over cos 36, right? So clearly you can see that. Let me just rewrite this. I'm taking 2a there, I'm bringing b down. So if I were to do that, I would have 1 over cos 36, right? So from here, if I were to write this as b over 2a, then b over 2a would be cos 36. I hope you are able to make the connections here. 2a is equal to root of 5 negative 1 times b. So if I were to bring this down, if I were to write this as 2a divided by b is equal to root 5 negative 1, then this would mean I have, let me show you the value here. 2a over b is 1 over cos 36, but if you were to write it as b over 2a, then it will be cos 36, but it's okay. I will just write this as 1 over cos 36, and this is root 5 negative 1. So from here I can rewrite this as cos 36 is, I can flip this, right? So it's going to be 1 over root of 5 negative 1. So this is what you've got for cos 36. Now we can simplify this by rationalization. So cos 36 is equal to 1 over root 5 negative 1. I'm multiplying by root 5 positive 1, dividing it by root 5 positive 1, which is equal to root 5 positive 1 divided by 5 negative 1, which is going to be root of 5 positive 1 divided by 4. So I've got the value for cos 36. Isn't it beautiful? That is the power of the triangles. So from here, what I'm going to do, I can easily obtain the value of sine 9 degrees. So let me show you that. Now this is the next part of solving this question. Now for that we need this formula. Cos squared theta is equal to 1 positive cos 2 theta divided by 2. What I wish to do is, foremost I would like to multiply the numerator and denominator by 2. You will know why. So it's going to be 2 times of 1 positive cos 2 theta divided by 2 times 2 is going to give me 2 squared. So this is cos squared theta. Now if I were to take theta to be as 18 degrees, this is going to be cos squared 18 is equal to 2 times of 1 positive cos 2 times of 18, that's going to be cos 36 divided by 2 squared. So this is what we have got. Now from here I can write cos 18 to be equal to square root of 2 times of 1 positive cos 36 divided by 2 squared, which is again rewritten as, if I were to bring this 2 out, this is 4. When it comes out of the square root, it's going to become 2. So it's going to be 1 over 2 times square root of 2 positive 2 times cos 36 degrees, right? Now we know that cos 36 degrees is equal to root of 5 positive 1 divided by 4. So this is the value for cos 36. So take this value and substitute it here. So therefore cos 18 degrees is equal to 1 over 2 times square root of 2 positive 2 times of root of 5 positive 1 divided by 4. So let me just place those values there. So I'm going to draw a line and I will place this 4 there. So 2 divides here 2 times, so this is equal to 1 over 2 times square root of 2 positive 2 divides 4 2 times, so it's going to be root of 5 positive 1 divided by 2. Now take the LCM. It's going to be 1 over 2 times square root of 2 into 2 is 4 positive root 5 positive 1 divided by 2. 4 added with 1 would give me 5, so it's going to be 1 over 2 times square root of 5 positive root of 5 divided by 2, which can be rewritten as root of 5 positive root of 5 divided by root 2, and you got a 2 here. So this is the value for cos 18 degrees, right? Now we've got the cos value for 18 degrees, but we know that, let me write that down. We know that sine of alpha over 2 is equal to square root of 1 negative cos alpha over 2. This is the formula. So therefore, if I were to take alpha is equal to 18 degrees, I'm actually obtaining the value for sine 9 degrees, right? So that is exactly what I'm doing. Now this can be rewritten as, taking alpha is equal to 18 degrees, this is going to be equal to sine of 18 degrees divided by 2 is equal to square root of, I wish to multiply the numerator and denominator by 2, so it's going to be 2 times of 1 negative cos alpha is 18 degrees divided by 2 times 2 is 2 squared, so I can bring this 2 out, so it's going to be 1 over 2 times square root of 2 negative 2 times cos 18 degrees. So this is equal to 1 over 2 times square root of 2 negative 2 times cos 18. We got to substitute this entire value, right? So let me do that. So that's going to be root of 5 positive root of 5 divided by 2 times of root 2. Now clearly the 2 and the 2 can be cancelled, so you get 1 over 2 square root of 2. This is actually negative sign, so probably we can place a parenthesis there. So 2 negative square root of 5 positive root of 5 divided by root 2. So this is what we have got. We would just rewrite this in this following fashion: 1 over 2 times square root of 2 negative, I will bring the square root like this and then rewrite it as 5 positive root of 5 divided by 2. Right, so what is this? This is nothing but 18 divided by 2 is going to be sine 9. So this is the value for sine 9 degrees, an exact value for sine 9 degrees. So this is a beautiful question. Thank you everybody. Enjoy your day.